Hey everybody, it's the Christian Kid, and I'm here to do day 19 of our book, How to Relate to Impossible People, and it's called Keep Praying, which is kind of hard for a lot of people, especially through hard times, um, to just keep pushing through and praying and everything is just like hard. It's sometimes impossible for us, but you have to remember that with God all things are possible. So, having that said, keep praying, which is today's book, which is today's chapter's heading. So it's based off of Luke 18 verses 1 to 8, and I'm going to read it, and we'll go on with questions, and we'll pray, and we'll just take it from there. So, Luke chapter 18, 1 to 8 says, One day, Jesus told his disciples a story to show that they should always pray and never give up. There was a judge in a certain city, he said, who neither feared God nor cared about people. A widow of that city came to him repeatedly saying, Give me justice in this dispute with my enemy. The judge ignored her for a while, but finally he said to himself, I don't fear God or care about people. But this woman is driving me crazy. I'm going to see that she gets justice, because she is wearing me out with her constant requests. Then the Lord said, Learn a lesson from this unjust judge. Even he rendered a just decision in the end. So don't you think that God will surely give justice to his chosen people who cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will grant justice to them quickly. But when the Son of Man returns, how many will he find on the earth who have faith? That's really tricky, but it's a good story. So we need to keep praying, and there's a song that I know of that kind of relates to this, and it's who does it? Twila Paris, I think it is, and it's called Watch and Pray. It's a very good song. It's watch and pray till you see him coming. And it's like through the clouds, and it's like, yeah, it's really, really good. You guys have to listen to it. So it's done by Twila Paris. Twila, and then Paris, just the way it sounds. Twila Paris. And it's called Watch and Pray. I'll post it on my site for you, so you can see it on Facebook. So it's a really, really good song, and it matches with this one really, really good. So take a look at that. I'll post it, take a look at it, listen to the words and everything, and yeah, it's really good. So, first question is, Jesus rarely gave the main point of his parable, but he does here. What is it? Main point. Well, main point is that, he, at the beginning, said that he gave the story about the judge and the lady who kept crying out to him, and there was that the judge who said that he never feared God or cared about people and everything, and yet this person was driving him crazy, and finally he gave this woman justice and everything. And God was like, or Jesus was like, do you think God will, it says, don't you think that God will surely give justice to his chosen people who will cry out to him day and night? Will he keep putting them off? I tell you, he will grant justice to them quickly. When the Son of Man returns, how many will he find on earth who have faith. So, he gave it in a story, and it was a point where, he asked them bluntly that question. It's the best I can do. I haven't done this one yet, so I haven't really taken a peek at it. B, or the second question, is because the woman in the parable had no husband to help her, she sought the help of the judge. Why did the judge finally answer her request? And the reason why that he finally answered her request was because, as he said, she was driving her crazy, or him crazy. So he finally decided that he was going to grant her justice. And she just was wearing him out. And it says that in verse 5, but this woman is driving me crazy. I'm going to see that she gets justice because she is wearing me out with her constant requests. So, that's why the judge had done that, because of that. So the third question is, what did Christ want his disciples to learn from the parable? Christ wanted his disciples to learn from the parable that they should always pray and, never give up. And, no matter what happens, whatever comes along, just keep praying. And, as he said, never give up. Christ knew what was coming. He knew that he was going to be crucified. He knew that he knew all that stuff. But I don't think his disciples really knew what exactly he was talking about, especially when he was talking about going away to another kingdom, something like that. I'm not sure of the actual story. But yeah, it's in there. So this one was a little bit different. So now we have a make it personal, or making it personal on the bottom. And it says at the bottom, when we have problems with people, the simplest reaction is to talk negatively about them to others, or to get angry. Have you ever tried to assemble a toy or electronic gadget only to be reminded of the old saying, when all else fails, read the directions? We have that same attitude spiritually. When we are facing difficulty, when all else fails, pray. Yet Christ emphasizes the opposite. Pray, pray more, keep praying. Don't quit. Pray until God answers. That shows your faith. And then it says to read Philippians 4:6-7. I actually have time, so I'm going to turn there, and I'll read that for you. Just give me 2 seconds while I find that 4:6-7. Okay, so it says, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. So, we just gotta pray. Keep praying, even through those tough times, because you never know. God may have something bigger and better for you. And if you think about it this way, God always has something for His kids, and we're all His kids, and He always has the best for us. So, even when things go bad and sour and the way that we don't want it to, keep praying. You can do it. With Him, all things are possible. Anyways, I will talk to you later, and I hope you enjoyed making this. This one was a little bit more tricky, but I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for another Bible study, and that will be day 20, and it is titled Agree to Disagree, and it's based on Acts 15:22 to 41. So it's a bit longer, but we are almost done. We have, I believe it's 31 right here. Yep, there's 31 chapters, so we have 11 more days left to do, and then we're done this book. Yay! And then we can go on to another one and learn more. Like I said, I think I'm going to be doing the Book of Faith that I just got. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I'm going to jump into that one and do that one. And then we'll go to the the women's book, Wisdom for Today's Women. There we go. We'll do that one, and then we'll do the other ones, and we'll go from there. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back next time to join me for day 20, which is Agree to Disagree, and it's based on Acts 15:22 to 41. So, we'll see you later, and we'll hope that we'll see you, or we'll hear from you the next Bible study. Thanks.